Hi guys, Michael here, back on the farm. We're on the old time farm again. Just to give you a quick update what we've done. I've sold all four Kramers. They brought in 9,000 each. So with that, I went and bought some new equipment. I bought the Clayson, New Holland Clayson. I bought a little Ford tractor to replace the Kramer. And then I bought two of the trucks with the trailers that hold 7,000 liters each. And we still have 37,000, so we'll probably end up getting a front end loader eventually as well. But I figured this will get us started. So let's get the combine going. Get him over on the field and going. Now we don't own these fields in front of us, but we're going to go ahead and harvest them for our friends anyway. He said that we could keep the wheat that we sell, and the crop overall we can sell and keep, which we'll do. Let's go ahead and get this in place. Yep, we got the bars again. Let's get them in place. Got it. And let's get started. Now we won't hire any hired help to begin with. The field's so small anyway, so we'll do it ourselves. Let's get these knocked out of the way. We got three right in a row here, it looks like. So we'll get those done. Excuse me 1 second. Let me just shut my phone off. It has a habit of interfering with my recording. So let me get this and go. Now, in theory, being we're not doing no straw on this, this is canola. Don't have to do the circle. I can just do straight across. Probably that's what we'll do, because that looks like rape in front of us as well. So we'll just continue on down and do both at the same time. And then that looks like barley in front of us. So I'm really excited to play this map. It gives the old country feel for it, and I'm really excited to play this one through. I hope you guys are as well. If there's any particular mods you guys would like to see, please let me know. I'll give it a thought and see if it fits into the play style of this particular map, being the old farm style 50s 60s. I want to avoid anything big and new, high tech. I want to try to avoid all that if possible. Now, eventually we'll go to a different map sometime after we played this one for a while, and then we can do something more high tech and big on that playthrough. But this one, I want to try to keep it as authentic as possible. This is supposed to be a old time map, as the name implies. Cut in. Really detailed map. Like I said, there's a lot of custom textures, a lot of custom sounds. It's very well played. I put a link in the description of my first video. I'll probably put it in this one as well. If you guys are interested in getting the map, it's over on the FKUK or FCUK webpage. I believe that's what it is. My apologies if I said that wrong. Either way, I'll put the link to it, and you'll be able to go and download it. They've also got some suggested mods that you can download that fits with the old-time historic the theme of the map. Now, we got pigs on this map, which we'll probably use right away fairly quickly to get manure going. As the fields are so small, we'll rely mainly on the manure for our fertilization of the fields. That way we'll save money as much as possible. We've also got cow and sheep. Now we'll probably do sheep right away because this takes grass, and we got quite a few grass fields and grass areas that we can harvest up, and we'll get some wool going. That gives us a little extra income as well. And we'll probably save the cows for last, as I'm the type of person that when I do my playthroughs, I prefer to wait doing cows until I've got everything needed for mixed rations. That includes the straw, the grass, and the silage. So that's probably what we'll do as well in this playthrough. Now it looks like we're going to get both fields halfway done before we have to offload. Now what's good about it, those trucks and trailers, they hold 7,000 each. The one trailer that we did start out with only holds, I believe, 4,000 or 4,500 liters. So these trailers hold more than the actual trailer we got started with. So it gives that authentic old time feel as well, both those trucks and trailers. So okay, probably not going to get this part done here all the way to the end. Only going to be about halfway, it looks like. And it's going to stop right here. There it is. So let's back up, open up the pipe, and let's switch to one of the trucks and get it fired up. And let's go offload this. Now I probably should have pulled that combine out so I didn't have to drive into the crop, but let's see if we can get around through the backside and not destroy as much crop. Now it doesn't technically destroy the crop on this because these vehicles don't have weathered wheels, but you understand what I mean. So we'll start offloading on this now. Wish we could see out the back windows a little better. I wish the camera angle was just a little lower in this. We sat a little lower to actually look out the windows. I think that'd be a lot more beneficial for us. Now all this wasted land over there we can actually plow or cultivate next time and plow and use for making our fields a little bigger. And let's go get this finished. We're about halfway done now, so let's spin around the pole here. And maneuver in, and here we go. Go to speed control 2. And let's put the pipe in. I guess we don't need that out anymore. And what we'll do is when we start buying fields, when we get the money, we'll probably buy these two first and actually combine these two up, or maybe buy all three and just create one big field, or maybe just combine and make the one field here and one field there. If you guys got any particular ideas how you'd like to do that, whether you'd like to see one giant field or whether you'd like to see two fields, we can actually plow over this way a little more and make the field behind us slightly larger, and then make one large field here. Just leave a comment down below, and then I can make the decision off the comments and see how we want to do that. My thinking is, though, probably one larger field, and then the field behind us, make it slightly larger as well. But that's a little ways off. We're still got some work to do to get the money to do that. So let's see. 32% full. It will be close. We should be able to finish up both fields with this one load. And then we can switch over to probably the corn and get the silage going. Get the chaff and get silage going for the pigs and the cows. Get that fermenting away. That way, it's one less thing we have to do. It takes a while for it to ferment, to turn into silage. So, probably do that next. And I'm just hoping my daughter don't come home while I'm doing this. You'll probably end up hearing her on the recording. If she does come in, I may have to stop and cut the video and then pick it back up, and I'll try to get her voice out of there. She's only 5, so she don't quite understand the idea of staying out while Daddy's recording. She's actually eager to start her own recording. She'll sit in front of the computer and pretend she's doing a YouTube recording. It's very, very cute. She's also interested in doing a Daddy Let's Play on Minecraft, where both of us will play together and both of us record our voices. So keep an eye out for that. That's coming in the near future as well. And we're at 58%. Should be no problem to get the rest of the fields done on this one load. We'll offload it and then we'll probably sell right away, as it's canola. We'll check to see the prices just to make sure, because the wheat and barley we can actually use for pigs and for chickens and stuff like that. So it's better to save that for animal usage versus selling, unless there's a great demand for it, of course, or we've got enough of it already used for the animals. 70%, and looks like we'll get this field done on this pass, and we got a little bit behind us. We'll got a little bit here we'll have to pick up. It's not quite the width. So that's our farm over there behind the trees. That's the main farm. That's where Granddad raised all of us and raised our parents. So, and we're just trying to keep it alive for him. He's reached an age where he can no longer work, and he just living a good life now. He's sitting out on the rocker and just watching all of us. Of course, he still has his opinions on what needs to be done and how we need to run things. But we just take it in stride, say, yes, Grandpa, and just continue moving. So, in real life, my grandfather passed away when I was actually in the first Gulf War. I got the call 5 days after it happened. I finally got able to use the phone tent, and at that time when I was downrange, we didn't have all the internet and all the constant phone access and our own phones. We had to wait until there was a phone center close, a tent with phones in it close by, before we could actually go in and do it. So by the time I finally got to use it, it was like 5 days after he had passed. So he had died on Christmas Eve, and so it hit me quite hard. And the strange thing is when I got the word that I was deploying, I actually had a feeling that I wasn't going to come back from there. But after I'd got the news, then I just got a calm over me that I felt everything was going to be okay, that he was actually going to look out for me. And there was one point where we took friendly fire for about 40 minutes, and luckily no one was hit or injured at all. And I don't know, some of you might think it's foolish, but I feel it was him looking out over all of us and stuff. And so I miss him, and so does my family. We all miss him. There's not a day that goes by that we don't think about him. but life goes on and we have to continue. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just put a hired worker on this. I'm going to jump over to the truck. Let's check the grain prices real fast. And let's see, everything's actually dropped down or is even. Canola's currently 808 at the rail line. So actually I think I'm going to drop it now because they say there's a great demand coming for canola in 4 days time, but in reality we wouldn't have any really way of knowing that. And like I said in one of my previous videos, one of the mods I have actually shows that, so I tried not to pay attention to it. As it's 808, that's quite high, so I'm going to go ahead and come over to the rail line and drop it. We'll ford through the small river here, and we'll drive over here to the rail line, coming through a little small village here, and the rail line is here. Now let me see which is the best way to approach this. Do we have a way out the other side? We do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go past, turn around at the intersection there, and come back across instead of trying to make this cut. So let's get rid of this. And train's coming. Missed the mailboxes. Okay, let's back this up. Hopefully we don't get hit by the train. Looks like he stopped down there. Okay. Don't want to run over the ducks. And let's pull up into the rail yard. And whoa. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and sell our rape oil seed. Got old time music playing, quite lovely. Don't know if that would be pick up on a recording or not. Okay. Wasn't too bad. It brought us about, I believe we were at 37, I believe it was when we started. So it brought us about 3,000. Not bad. So what's that say? Field status. Get your copy today. Don't be left wondering what your fields are doing. As you can see, we actually have that field status. I believe that's the mod that actually is telling us what the great demands and stuff are, is what I believe that is. So let's go over to the harvester with this. He's 78% full. He's almost full. So what we'll do is we'll wait for him to make the turn, and we'll pull up beside him. Actually, what we'll do is we'll just come on down here and park the truck, and hopefully he'll be able to make it down here. And you can just offload here. And let's move this over to the farm. And we'll be picking up probably, I don't know if we want the kid or maybe an old mower. Something to get grass so we can get grass started. We'll make a turn into our driveway here. Got the lovely, not sure what kind of fruit those are. Those supposed to be cherry, maybe oleanders or something. Maybe oleanders. Now that I think about it, it does kind of look like oleander bushes. So let's pull into the main farm here. Now I think I'm going to take this over, and I'm just going to load a little bit of the wheat up in here. And let me see which one the wheat is. Let's see. Wheat. First one's wheat. So we got wheat, we've got barley, we've got canola, and we've got the corn. So no signage on there. We just have bags of seed at the base so we know what's what. So let's go ahead and back in there and get a little bit of wheat. It won't take much because the chickens won't take much. Actually, it won't take much at all because there's only one rooster. So we might want to just, wow, We might want to pick up a few chickens to get started. So let's go ahead and back over here to the front of the house. And what I'll do is let's come into here and we'll back up. We're going to need to get a water tank or two soon. Okay, so let's purchase some chickens. And let's see, they're 40 a piece. Let's start out with what do you say? Let's go with 50. We'll buy some 50 chickens. Get those started. Now let's drop them some grain. Won't take much. There we go. Now we'll go drop this back off in the silos. Okay, I can see that it stopped at 100, so it didn't quite make it back to the truck. So while we pull this up here to offload it, we'll jump over and back the other truck up. Okay, he almost made it. There it is. Okay, now we could have used what little bit we had left in there and dropped it off at the pigs. But what I think I'm going to do is, we got more sugar beet than potatoes, but normally the potatoes sell more than the sugar beet. So let's go get a load of sugar beet and we'll take that over to the pigs and get them started. Sugar beet was down at the other end of the farm, I believe. So we'll come out down this way and come down here. Yeah, how about that? Still remembered. And sugar beet's in this first stall here, so let's drive up under here. There we go. We'll drop 7,000 liter off over in the pig for right now. It's a shame there's not a road out that way, as the pigs are right over that way. So come on down. But we should, instead of going back into town, we should be able to make a left right here outside the farm and go straight out that way, I believe. Yeah, I believe we can go straight over this way. Let's find out. If not, we might have to do a little off-roading. Can we go this way? Okay, here's a grass field. Nope. It's right over there, so let's turn around. Looks like plum. Got the air brakes going. Spin around. Let's move back out to the road. Corn's ready to come down. But I think what we'll do, like I said, is we won't use that for the actual corn kernel. We'll use that for chaff and make silage out of it. And it don't look like we can go through here either. But you know what? Let's just do a little off-roading. Don't like doing this normally, but I didn't want to drive all the way back into town, so let's come into here. Now we get to find where we're going to offload the earth fruit. Let's take a look. Right in there it looks like we dropped the earth fruit. Okay, so let's spin around. And but where does the water go, I wonder? And cut in, there we go. Let's drop off the potato. So if we cut into the pigs, earth fruits are going up, and we'll probably do two trips of this. Probably drop in 2 loads. and give them 14,000 liters. That'd be the best, I think. Get that started, and then the field that we're prepping over there right now, the barley, we'll use the straw from there, and we'll put that in the pigs, and that will start the manure process. We'll get the manure process going for sure. So and we'll come across the wooden bridge. Okay, our combine's almost full again, so we're gonna have to go move that truck. Zip through town here, probably should slow down, but I'm only doing 17, so well, I felt water come in on that one. Now the golf carts that are around here, that kind of ruins the immersive to me. They don't quite look like that back then, the 50s and 60s. Looks like he's actually done with the field, which is good. So let's pull him off to the side for right now. Let's cut the engine. We'll jump over here. Actually, we'll take the truck and oh, it was already started. Now what we'll do is we'll probably take this barley and get the rest of the barley out of the silos if we need a little more, and we'll drop these off at the pig as well. Drop in. Now if we look at the map, where else do we got? Okay, these 3 fields we've completed. There's a wheat field up here that's ready to go. We'll move up there next, and then we've got 3 corn fields, but 2 are ready and 1's not. The rest are grass. So that's what we'll do. We'll move the combine actually up to the other wheat field. We'll get this started. We'll close the pipe. Spin this around. Now it was on the other side of our pig farm, correct? Yeah, well no, it's actually not. The pig farm's up here, I believe, so it's right before. Should be right down at the end of the lane down here. So let's drive down the end of the lane, see how we're doing. Okay, because there's the corn. Yeah, it should be right down here at the end of the lane. Now, will we be able to get to there from here is the question. We'll drive through to the hay and feed and see if there's a road out the back side. I believe there is. Either that or we would have to go all the way out to the pig farm again and back around. Yeah, that looks like that's what we were supposed to have done. But the road's right there. We'll just cut across. And where is it? It is back over there. It's right over there. Okay, so come back across. So there we go. Nothing like do a little off-roading. Don't normally like going this way because it puts the pipe out over the side where the crops are, but bees were going back and forth anyway because the fields are so small as opposed to the circles I normally do. It's only a 50% chance that it's going to be on the side over the crops. So let's hire the worker, get him started. We'll go pick up some more barley and we'll take that over to the pig. And barley was the second one. So we'll drive up under here and get some barley. And let's go deliver this to the pig now. So we've got, watch out chickens. So we've got 3 fields harvested. We got our 4th one underway. We've got to get a water trailer, some kind of forage cutter, gatherer, mower, something like that in the wagon to start getting the hay and straw. And I think we'll be cooking with Crisco then. We'll be good to go. What kind of horn we got on here? Not quite what I would be expecting for this type of vehicle, but seems like every time we come through here there's a train coming in the station. Caution, narrow bridge ahead. Okay. Pig farm. Yes, it is. Now, I wonder if we can back a water trailer up to either the pond or the rivers and get the water for free, or whether they're going to charge us for that. Now the question is, where does the grain go? Do we just drop it straight into here? Or is there a place out back? Because that's the earth fruit. Ah, right here. This is where we take it to. And then the water, that's probably the liquid manure. That means the water will probably go into there. So, okay, he's getting full and we don't have a truck over there for him. So let's take this guy over here. We'll turn around and back him in. Kiss the tree. Now we'll jump over to this one, move him over to the field to collect. Yeah, this mod with the different trailers, truck and trailer mod is very nice, especially for this type of map. It gives a nice authentic feel to it. I really enjoy it. And whoa, it's very well built mod as well. A lot of attention to detail. It's solid, and I mean, we can open the hoods and doors, and the wipers go. Very nice. All the turn signals work. So, did we get lucky? Yes, we did. Pipes out over the cut. So, listen to that Clayson, the motor. You get close to it and you can hear it. So we'll drop him into here. Switch back over to this other one. So we said we were going to get one more thing of sugar beet, correct? So we got 7,000 liter each. You know what? Let's just leave it there for good numbers. We'll leave it at 7,000 and 7,000. We'll move this back over to the farm. We need to check about now getting a water trailer as well as some kind of collection wagon for the straw and grass. We got 38 grand to buy some equipment. That's kind of a truck I'd like to get. That's a nice, it looks like an old Chevy. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be an old Chevy. Being nice if we get one in working order. If anybody knows of a mod like that, like the old Dodge or old Chevy or something, send me the link. I'd be interested in looking at it, and if it's a quality build mod, then we look at implementing it into our playthrough as well. That'd be really nice. Okay, we got the tractor over there. We'll probably fire it up next and move it. No, we'll leave it there probably and use it to collect the water wagon. I think that's what we'll grab next. We'll just grab a water wagon. Throw some water in the chickens and into the pig. The pigs is the main one. We definitely need some water in there. So let's move him over here. Watch out. And where do we want to park this guy? Tell you what, we'll just park it around the flagpole right now. We'll just leave it right here. And how we doing here? Almost full. Okay, so why is this running? Ah, it's not. It's the Clayson in the field. That's why what we're hearing. Okay, so actually I'm going to run away from it. There we go. Make it a little quieter. And we want... now we can go to... let's go to... loading wagons first. And we've got... we'll pick up a water tanker from this collection that we got. Transport for milk and water. Capacity 8,000 liters, $8 a day. So we'll buy one of those. We'll have to bring the truck down instead of the tractor then. And what else do we want? Now this we have. This would fit into the category. Those would probably be the most authentic to get the straw. Because none of these really fit the authenticity. So we'll probably go with this. I mean, it's quite a bit of money, but that's probably what we'll go with. And if we look at, we don't need any of the mowers we're going to need, but do we have harvesters here? I don't know if I want to work with one row at a time. I just don't think I'm dedicated enough to do that. But we do have the Moristic Python, which fits into the category of older. This actually fits on that New Holland Clayson. It's 4 rows corn header, so that's what we'll probably get for when we actually start doing corn header. But we mainly need to just chop it up in the shaft, and to do that, probably do a motor. The Kid is really the only one, but that's so new looking. I don't know if I want to go with the Kid. What we'll probably do is I'll probably do some researching on the mod, old time harvester for the shaft. I don't know if there's a mower that would do it. Let me see, mowers. That's for grass. Got a sickle bar. We'll probably go with one of these. Trailer hitch used for large, small tracks for destroying unwanted grass. Yeah, we don't want to destroy it. We want to collect it. So I'll have a play with that. Let's just go get this unloaded. Oh, can't run through the blades. We'll get this unloaded. We'll get the water trailer picked up with the other truck. We'll get some water. We'll give that to the pigs, and that will probably get it close to the end of our time for today. It's actually a double episode today, as I've already uploaded one episode this morning. Probably load this one up, and it's almost 15:30 in the afternoon here. Probably upload this. It'll probably be ready by 1900 or 2000 tonight. By the time I get it edited and uploaded it into the channel. Let me pull him over here. Spin him around. And let's drop our trailer. We'll pick up the water truck. or correction, the water tanker. And then we'll see whether we have to actually pay for the water, which I find a little idiotic, especially the time in this period that it's supposed to be. It should be free. We just back up and load the water in. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get out of the creeks or streams. And did we not purchase that? I thought we purchased that. Loading wagons. No, we did not. I thought we did. So let's buy that. Ooh, settle down there. And we'll back in. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Let's go over here to the Ford we have right over here. See if we can get some water out of it, or whether we have to go to the tanks, the water towers we have. Come on, yeah, we can refill, but will it cost us? No, it does not. Hallelujah. How about that? So our water's free, which it should be. And we'll go drop off 8,000 liters to the pigs, get them watered up, and then we'll come back through, fill up again on the way through, and just drop a little bit off at the chickens, and then we'll call it a day. By that time our harvester should be ready with the wheat field. We can tank that and park everything up, and we'll go to dinner. Okay. Look at the detail of the steering wheel. Got the cloth cover on it. You got the old Kickstarter on the bottom. I believe this should be the water here. Let's hope. There we go. Well, let's just check, make sure it's going into the pigs. And it is. Then we just have to collect the straw. I have to give it a thought about what kind of harvester and collection wagon I want to do for the straw. I'll have a look at some of the mods and see if we can find something that fit this historical period. And pole. And yeah, if any of you guys do know of any mods that fit this time period, please send them to me in the comments, and that'd be great. I'll take a look at them, and we'll see if we can start using a few of them. Hope you guys enjoy this map. It's a very detailed map. The creator put a lot of work into it. I'm not sure of the author's name off the top of my head, and my apologies to the author for that. But I'll take a look at it, and like I said, I'll include the link to the map, as well as this particular mod that has the truck and the wagons with it, the trailers. And if you guys can suggest any mods as well, that'd be great. Let's refill our trailer up. Nice. Okay. We'll give the chicken a little bit. We'll park everything up. Wheat's finished. Let's hope he finished the field. Matter of fact, let's just pull over to the side real fast and hop over there in case he hasn't. And he hasn't, so let's get this fired up. Hopefully we'll be able to empty enough out of his tank that he can finish the field up, because we're not going to be able to get all of it into this load. Ah, yeah, he's almost done now the way it is. So park him there. We'll continue on with this. And next time we'll get the field, start cultivating. We'll look to see how much money we have and how much these fields cost. And we'll probably purchase these 2 fields right off the start, plow it into 1 field, and get it cultivated and seed it and fertilized, and hopefully by then the pigs will have enough fertilizer for us that we can get it on there without having to buy a fertilizer spreader. Oh, let's see, chickens in the water. Let's back them in there and get out of the way, guys. Okay, waters and chickens have water now. And I'll have to figure out something off camera of how to park the equipment and stuff. I might build a little shed or something around here somewhere. Think we can find a little shed or something cheap that we can erect. Maybe get the other grandkids out and see if we can build something small right in here somewhere. Maybe we'll park this here for right now. Drop the water trailer. We'll go pick up this other trailer here. And we'll go move him around over there. Shouldn't have turned this way. The turning radius is very authentic on this. It's no power steering, so it's very difficult to turn. It takes a while for it to actually spin around, which if any of you have ever driven a car that did not have power steering, it's exactly what it feels like. So it's very authentic. There's no crisp turning on it unless you're up at speed, which is just like in a real non-power steering vehicle. So attention to detail, make sure these are lined exactly up. Military training and all. Okay, park them there for right now. Let's get him spun around and go offload him. The combine can finish collecting that, or cutting that rather. He forgot a little section out here. We'll pick that up ourselves then, most likely. We'll go empty this into the silos. Okay, let's get him fired up. We'll start driving him back to the farm, but we'll just pick this little section up that he forgot. Okay. And let's throw the dividers in. There we go. And jump up here and put them in. There we go. Okay guys, I think that'll do it. I'm just going to drive this back over to the farm, clean everything up, and do some research on a straw collector harvest wagon, as well as some kind of chopper, so we can get this corn chopped up in the shaft. And I'll leave it there. If you suggest anything for mods wise for this time period, please let me know in the comments. And if you like the video and it's something that you'd like to see more of, please press like and subscribe to my channel. Pass it to your friends. Until next time, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.